She turned that car around. She drove back so fast. She made me walk up to my little piano teacher and put that 60 or 70 cents back in her hand, tell her what I had done, and then apologize and beg her forgiveness. And I paid for that when I got home. Can I tell you that's the last 60 cents I ever stole? But truth, even though truth was painful, right back there, it was very painful. It was very painful right here too. It hurt. It hurt to tell the truth. But what if I hadn't? Can I tell you that it's even more severe when you're dealing with an all-knowing, all-seeing, all-watching, all-doing, all-being, ever-present, everywhere God? Can I tell you there's nothing that you can possibly do in darkness, in silence, in secret, when the lights are off, when nobody's watching? I'm fixing to unplug that thing. There's nothing that you can do that He doesn't see. That's you. I muted you. Fix that. There is nothing that He doesn't see. I'm telling you, God has been fighting me all morning. He's fighting this right now. Or not God, the devil has been fighting me all morning, and he's fighting this right now. This is for somebody this morning. I want you to listen very closely. I'm coming to a close really fast. There is another verse in this Bible that we read as the church. And we read, and we read, and we read, and we read the 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. I think most people in this building know that. If my people who are called by my name, we could stop right there. When we read that verse, we pass that entire thing right there up. We just pass it up. Like that part of the verse isn't even there. If my people who are called by my name, as Christians, we're looking around at everything that's going on in the world today, and we're saying, why is it this way? The name of the message I'm working on for this revival in January that I'm pulling this from right now is called Why We Are Where We Are. We ask this question over and over and over again. God, why? Why are we where we are as a nation? It's very simple, because we skip this part where it says, if my people who are called by my name, it does not say if the world, if sinners, if those who are not saved, if the ungodly, if the unrighteous will humble themselves. It says if my people, if my people will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I'll forgive their sin. That's first. Then, after the sin has been forgiven, I'll heal their land. What does that have to do with worshiping God in spirit and truth? Because we won't admit that we're the problem.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm the problem. The drunk out here at the bar that's on the bar stool trying to find his way in life and not blow his off. There's kids in here. He's not the problem. I'm the problem. You're the problem. Because we keep seeking for God to change the world, and God is saying, I'm waiting for you to change. You see, this place already belongs to Him. Everything that we wear, everything that we walk on, everything that we eat, everything that we have in our lives, even the very breath that's in our body doesn't belong to us. It already belongs to Him. He can very simply and very quickly go and fix it. But He won't. All through my Bible, I can't find any place, not one single time, where God judged a person. He will. It's coming. We'll stand before Him individually. But He did not judge in our Bible one person. He judged nations. He would take somebody out if they wasn't doing what they're supposed to do, but that ain't judgment. He would pass judgment on entire nations. And it was always because of one thing. It had nothing to do with the people around His children. It had to do with the behavior of His children. Why do we not know which bathroom to use anymore? Why do we not know if our little 5-year-old boy is a girl? What in the world is going on? Can I challenge you this morning? You're asking the wrong question. It's not what in the world is going on. It's what in the church is not going on. Amen. I'm going to get an amen out of somebody if it's me. And God began to show me, well, that sounds good and everything. That sounds great. Oh, we all need to pray. Okay. All right. How does this affect one person? Let's change this verse just a little bit to speak to you. If my child, who is called by my name, will humble himself or herself and pray. See, it's in order. You have to do it this way. You have to humble yourself. And if you don't, can I stand here before you right now and tell you God has no problem doing it for you? He did me. He pushed me down. It wasn't the devil. He pushed me down into the dirt. And he took everything that I had away from me. He took everything, all of my money, which wasn't much to begin with, my vehicles, my home, my farm, my family. He let it all go away. You say, that's cruel. Why would loving God do that? Because He is a loving God. And He let me get to a place, this is my testimony wrapped up very quickly. He let me get to a place where all I had left was the skin that was laying over my bones. No hope. No chance. No family. Even my blood family, for the most part, was all gone. My mom, my dad, my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles. And most of my cousins don't want anything to do with me. I got 3 back there. Alone. In that moment, when all I could look at was all of the results that I had nobody to blame except me. And then I took another turn around and I realized I also have nobody to share it but me. There was only one place I could look. And that's all He wanted all along. You see, this is the heart of our ministry together. You don't have to let things get to the point that my life got to. He's not looking to destroy you. He's just looking to crush you enough until you'll be usable by Him again. All He wants is one thing. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to clean it up. You don't have to do anything. All He wants you to do is just simply turn around and look back at Him. That's all He was waiting on, but I was so built up in my own righteousness that I thought I had to do it myself because that's what I had been taught. Not from the Word, but from all the people in my life. I had to do it myself, and I couldn't. So, as His child who is called by His name, can I tell you that I was never any less saved through all of that than I was at 10 years old or than I am now? Had nothing to do with my destination. It had to do with blessing. You see, blessing and curse can't live in the same house. You can't be cursed and be blessed. And you can't be blessed and be cursed. When you walk outside of God's will for your life, you put yourself under a curse simply because curse is all around us. And the only thing that keeps us from walking in constant curse every day is being under His umbrella of grace. And somebody ought to be glad that He sheltered you from that curse instead of thinking that you had something to do with it.